We're recording.
Hi, my name is Kelvin Crenshaw. Um, I'm one of the many victims of the predatory lending that has been um, a rampant problem in the country here. Um, I'll tell you my story very quickly. My wife and I, we bought this home for $60,000 from my father-in-law. Uh, we went to a family member, no doubt, and got a loan for the home. We had no idea we were walking into a situation where we were being victims, uh, becoming the victim of predatory lending. Uh, Within a 2-year period, our $950 mortgage became 2,000. Within 2 years, it became 5,000 because we had an adjustable rate. We went into the closing with no. The closing was almost as though we were in the drug deal. We were almost forced to sign papers that we were trying to question. They had a ready-made attorney for us, which is one of the first signs that you see that you know that you're in a situation where you shouldn't be there. Um, as time went on, the mortgage ballooned to what is now to almost $5,000, which we cannot pay. We actually went into a foreclosure um, recently, which was actually thrown out of court because of a illegal procedure or maneuver that the bank did. The bank tried to sell the mortgage to another bank the day before the court date, which is illegal. My wife and I, we have an income in this house of excess of over 6 figures. You know, I'm in the music industry. I'm a sought after producer. You know, my wife works for the city. She's a professional, so we are able to pay a mortgage, a reasonable mortgage. But the predatory lending there's no such thing as a reasonable mortgage. After a period of time, it will escalate to the point where you will not be able to afford it. That's the way it's designed, and it's something that we have probably will never forget for the rest of our lives because it's one of the most vicious things we've ever been through. Um, we, by the grace of God, we had someone knock at our door representing Acorn, and I mean, I had no idea who Acorn was until I actually had the experience of working with them. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't even be here talking to you under this roof here. Um, uh, by the grace of God, like I said, we haven't had any. We haven't even heard from any banks or anything like that, due to the situation that there probably was some illegal activity going on, so they don't even know what to do with our mortgage. You know, but nonetheless, the predatory lending is a vicious cycle. It's something that if you're feeling that you have been involved in this, you should really take notice to it. You know, because I'm living proof that it exists. And it's my story.
And what was Acorn able to do for you?
Oh, well, Acorn was able to contact the bank and question have them actually readjust our rates, or actually give them they act as though they came in on the scene as someone. Okay, we know what's going on here. Okay, now we have somebody who actually knows what's going on. Okay, and they represented me they were a liaison between me and the predatory lender or the banks. And at that time, when that happens, the banks take notice and they actually are actually forced to actually renegotiate. Um, and not only that, Acorn, that they're resilient. They will go until something happens. And that's if I told you all the other things that they did, we'd be here for a lot of hours. Okay, but they're very. I'm hard to impress. I'm very impressed with them. As I said, I would not be sitting under these roofs talking to you if it wasn't for Acorn. Okay, this is not a situation for me to promote anything, but if you get involved with Acorn, you can't help but promote them positively.
And if you had like one piece of advice for someone who is currently in a mortgage difficulty, what would it be?
I would advise you to Well, the first thing you don't do is don't go to those stop foreclosure help people, or don't go to anybody who's offering you money to help you, because these things are there are places that actually do this for free. Acorn is one of them. But I would actually advise you to make sure that you keep that you don't wait until the last minute until you're in court. Okay, make sure you do something, make something happen. Get an attorney if you can. If you can't afford an attorney, as I said, there are some nonprofit organizations such as Acorn and others that can help you to weather the storm. Fortunately, there should be on the way some changes made in the Senate to actually help the people who qualify for help. So, but in a nutshell, I would advise you to stay away from the stop foreclosure now signs, and we can help you with foreclosure. Don't sign away. All you're doing is signing away your house to someone else. So,
Thank you, Mr. Crenshaw.
okay.